Uh-oh, 5:31. I apologize to the mods. Night number 4, I know. No, it's not a YouTube problem. I was just loading in still, you know? I didn't want it to start on the loading screen. I wanted it to start looking at this beauty. Woo! Look at it. Boxy boy. Where did I get it? From the marketplace. It just came out today. What's up, water cooled? Hey, Josh, Chris, Mike, Ant, Delta Tango, Deuce, Turk, Josh, Kimmy, Underdog. Good stream streak. If it was Call of Duty, I could call an orbital strike with a streak. I probably only ever had like one of those in my life in Call of Duty. On the marketplace, yeah. This is Local Legends number... Is it 14? I put it in the video description. I should know. Oh no, I didn't put the number. I think it might be, is it 11 or 14 or I don't know. It's a high number. There's some hilarious liveries for this plane too. We'll look at a couple of them. I did look at it a little bit. I like got it started up earlier with the checklist, but that's about it. It is there's a lot to look at in this thing. Actually, compared to the Shorts 330, is it 330 and 360? The inside of this is pretty simple. The 330 looks like it has like twice as many buttons and knobs and switches and stuff. It's way more intimidating. All right, this is the airliner variant. So there are 4 different variants. I haven't tried the bathroom door yet. Is this a bathroom? All right, we can't go back there, unfortunately. Sorry, I'm getting interrupted by the dog already. She runs in here and just starts like eating stuff, like inedible things. Oh, we got a water bottle over here. Very important. Let's see if the doors work. Oh, they do. Nice. All right, doors are working. This is the emergency exit only, I guess. Wait, how do I... Oh, there's just a long delay. Okay, when you close it, there's just a long delay when you click it. We got some sunglasses, aviators, of course. And yeah, I guess we can assume this door will work. Oh, you have a new gamer tag? Oh, did you change it so without the numbers at the end? I bet it'll work now. I don't know if I chose the correct Nice, but I tried to start in Nice in France to look at some of the new city updates. Oh, no, not this map. Let me open the real one. There we go. Is this the right Nice? LFMN? I'm not sure if this is right or not. I might have to reload in. So at first I thought there were no avionics in this, but it has 2 530s, or no GPS. It has 2 530s. It's got a weather radar. Over here, this doesn't seem to do anything, even though this button right here is clickable, and so is the brightness. I couldn't get this thing to turn on, so I'm not sure if it's actually usable or not. Then we have our standard steam gauge instruments here. We have 2 EGT monitors, digital ones. So these will show the EGTs of our left and right engine. And this is kind of cool. There's a little like EGT calculator here. So you just move it to choose the current outside air temperature, which we would get from this gauge right here, but we're not powered on yet. So you could set the outside air temperature, say it's like plus 15 or whatever. You could turn this and then it'll show you your limits for your takeoff and cruise EGTs. So then right next to it, you have your limits right next to the 2 digital instruments showing the EGTs. It's kind of cool. And we got our annunciator panel here. We'll see that all lit up when we first get it going, then extinguish them during startup. And then we just got a duplicate of the same instruments over here. Something weird about these instruments is, especially like the airspeed indicator, is it's in tens of knots. So it says 8 instead of 80, it says 8. So 10 is 100, 14 is 140, 160, 180, 200. It's a little interesting. And then we have this overhead panel here. So we have all of our circuit breakers up here, which are not usable. And then we have our all of our switches to start up the plane. So we have our inverters over here, our generators and our batteries are here with our amps and our voltage ammeters and our volts. And then we have this is the master, not battery switch, but like it's like the Avionics switch replacement, I think. And then we have our engine starts here with I think this is part of the engine start process. This guy, yeah, ground start or normal start. So we turn this to normal and this to normal, turn the engines to run, turn them to start when we're ready, and then hit the fuel regulator button. And then over here we have our lights, and I haven't even tried these yet, but this is cargo ramp button. Does it work without the plane started up? There's a sound that just played, but it looks like the ramp was just instantly open, maybe? Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Nice. All right, cool. Yeah, there is a full animation for the ramp. And then I think survey power is just for the survey variant, and the jump light is just for the skydiving variant. But I assume the cargo ramp works on all three of them. So yeah, the different variants are, there's the airliner variant, which is the one that we're in right now. So we have seating for up to 19 passengers, I think it said. Looks like 16 seats, but according to the description, it said up to 19, so might just depend on configuration. Maybe we're like missing one seat, or maybe there's like a jump seat somewhere. Oh, there is right here. Okay, yeah, so it would be 16 seats, 1 and 2 for the pilot and co-pilot, and then 1 jump seat back here. So we do have a total of 19 seats. And then, so there's airliner, then there's a military variant that has some like, it's got like 3 like cots in it, and like a few like jump seat style like seats along the side here, facing this direction like this. And then there's also a skydive version, and I didn't load that one yet, but it looks like they'll have skydivers like in the back, sitting down, like ready for the gate to open. And then there's also a surveyor one that has a bunch of like surveying equipment back here, a bunch of electronic equipment. Box plane, hell yeah, yeah. The seats look thin. Yeah, I feel like this is just like, this is probably no worse than just flying coach. That don't look too bad. It might be more comfortable than the last plane I was on, probably. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, here are some of the other liveries. There are some really funny liveries. It looks like there is a bathroom in the back, William, but you can't get into it, at least not with this camera. Let me try to get in with a drone camera. How do you get the variants? Look in your planes. It has all, you basically get 4 planes. Oh, so this is, sorry, there's not a bathroom. This is just a cargo area. But there's a door to it, I guess. When you have the airline version, it's separating the passengers from the cargo. So we just have the cargo here. And then if we hit that again and get back there fast enough. No route today, Ninja. We're just checking out this plane, and we're going to fly around some of the cities that got updated in the new city update. So yeah, if you get it, you'll have 4 different planes essentially, and each plane has its own unique liveries. So I think, yeah, this one right here, I believe, is the surveyor. Actually, with you guys here, I can probably just move instead of loading the different variants, I can probably just put my camera in them. If you stay very still. I think this livery is unique to the survey one. Oh no, it's just got the airliner. You see these are the same. Some of the liveries are only, okay, yeah, here's the skydiving variant. So whoever is here in the skydiving variant, the liveries are very are unique to the plane type, the configuration type. So the skydiving variants have like these hilarious ones. One of them has like Finding Nemo fish on it that you probably saw in the trailer. And then the airliner ones are a little more just standard, like, you know, different colors and straight lines and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the skydiver variant. So you got 9 skydivers back here animated. Looks like there's even oxygen hooked up. Kind of cool. The speed of the bird, it cruises at like 150 knots. So pretty slow, but it has good STOL capabilities. It's not like the most insane, but it said that you can take off in about 1,600 feet, which is great. I mean, like the Turbine Duke said it could take off in 1,000, but I don't think it's actually 1,000. So good STOL capabilities, and it holds like, yeah, what, 19 passengers? So not counting the pilot and co-pilot, 17 passengers. And if you happen to have, it's like $15 normally, but if you happen to have Premium Deluxe, then it'll be 10. All right, and then the checklists seem to be functional, so I'm not going to do a full startup now, but the evaluation mode and the autocomplete seem to work fine. I think the only thing I saw is that maybe it didn't turn the generators on automatically. But if you use the assisted checklist and go through, then it seems to do a lot of it. So I can just go through each page here and get it started. I haven't tested the quick start just yet. But yeah, the assisted checklist seems to be pretty good. And then camera presets, unfortunately, they're pretty crappy. This is the default seated position right here. If I hit left on my hat, look what happens. We've seen this in other planes before, so this is an L. If I hit left to glance left, this is what we get. Very, very useful. Glance right, you guessed it, glancing left again. For some reason, from the back. Hopefully they fix these. But we do have down, will bring us a little bit closer to the primary instruments here. And then if we do up, we get this like different field of view, kind of different camera zoom for landing, which is pretty good if you hit up on your hat. If we hit down on the hat to go through the instrument presets, the instrument cameras, I think this is a little weird too with the camera presets, but it seems like they've chosen them in the wrong order or something. So if I go to camera preset, this is not even technically 1. If I hit control 1, oh yeah, and if you hear that sound, for some reason, every single time you use an instrument preset, it makes that rattling sound. No idea why. It's like I'm like bumping my chest against the control stick, against the yoke or something. No idea. But this is camera preset 1, which is fine. Or instrument camera 1. Here's 2, which in my mind, this is a waste of number 2, because why would I look at the right seat instruments that are the same as mine? I don't know. It's okay. Maybe it's because you want to look at your course to whatever's on your nav2 radio. Maybe. Seems like not a good camera 2. Camera 3 is for anti-icing. 4 is down here for, I believe this is like heating the cabin. We have our bleed air and stuff. This is 6, the inverter, which you only use during startup. Here's 7, again, your generators and batteries, which you only use during startup and shutdown. 7. This is your lights and, you know, like the cargo ramp and stuff. So 7 is okay. 8, again, engine start. But like, and this is 9. Now, after you go through 9, oh, sorry, this is 10. 10 is the trim. And you can kind of see the autopilot. This autopilot is the same, I believe, as the one we have in the Mitsubishi MU2. So it has decent capability. We can use GPS with it, heading mode. Capture mode is like nav mode. I actually don't know the difference between track and capture. And then we have glide slope and altitude hold. So there's no, I'll try it with pitch trim. I'm not sure if with altitude off and autopilot on, we get pitch trim with this, probably. So we'll try that out. Auto completing the next here, taxi out checklist. All right, all the annunciators are off, so that worked just fine. But yeah, basically, as you if I page through it this way and we get to preset 10, here's preset 10. You only have shortcuts 1 through 0, control 1 through 0 for camera presets. There's no camera preset 11, 12, 13, up to 20 for instrument camera presets. You can't bind a shortcut to those. So all the other 10 that they have are actually way more useful. So here's 11, which is the autopilot. 12 is the pedestal here with your, so you can see where your throttle and your taxi are at, like where the detents are at here, which is useful. And your flap position. You know, and then it goes to the center here where all of your temperatures and pressures are. So like, and then after that you have the GPS unit. So like all of these, like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 are really useful. These should be the ones that are on, you know, 1 through 0, 1 through 9. So I hope they improve that, because the instrument camera presets are not useful at all. So what I did was I set my control 1 or alt control 1 for preset 1, like a custom one, just down to the Garmin's. And because it doesn't hide the yoke automatically with the custom preset, I'll just have to hide the yoke the whole time to get down here and just look at them. So it's not the worst thing of all time, of course. It's just, it would be nice if the camera presets were better. So I'll be doing a lot of this and this manually, looking down like this. Formation flight would be scary. All you see are boxes. So it's already all started up. They have, this is also kind of similar to the MU2, I think, where we have these different detents for our prop and our power. So flight idle. So it put it up pretty high, actually. So I'm going to bring it back down to ground idle. It does have a beta mode, so you can go into beta with both of them for a full reverse. And then there's ground idle, flight idle. And then it says air start. I think this just means like when you're in the air, this is the starting position. Not sure why it says like, if it's meant to say air start or just like, yeah, I'm not sure. And then take off fully forward. And we have fully up on the flaps. Takeoff, I don't know if it's 18 or 30. It looks like it might put it at 18 degrees for takeoff, but then the word takeoff is near 30, and then 50 degrees for landing. So we have those 4 positions. And then over on our prop, I have mine synced, just both the levers are the same, just to 1. So we have it fully closed, which looks like you can get to actually just by moving it to the 0 position. So I'm not sure if that'll shut it'll shut it down or what. Hopefully that doesn't cause problems. Then there's the start position taxi, and then minimum cruise, and then a takeoff. So I guess you don't want to go below this, kind of this position. And we can see over here on the RPMs, we have the yellow zone, I believe, is where they want you when you're taxiing and stuff, and then in the green during takeoff, landing, cruise. But it said to put it between 65 and 85% during the startup when you're on the ground. And then for the torque, what's interesting, when we set the power, we only have the green and red lines here on the right side gauge, not the left one. So you just have to use kind of like the right side one to keep an eye on it. As we raise the power, you can see the EGT monitors down here going, and that's where we can use the takeoff max here. So now that it's all started up, we can see our outside air temperature is about 20 Celsius. So I can turn this to 20 Celsius and see we shouldn't go past 578 for our takeoff EGTs right here. And I think when I took off, I tried to take off earlier, it only went up to like the low 500s. So I'm not sure if we'll see it hit that limit. All right, generators are on up here. And then there's a lot of reference up here. There's scheduled torque. So here we have our performance chart up here. So while we're in flight, if we want, at these altitudes, we can look up what our expected torque setting should be, measuring the outside air temperature. So if we were in the air right now, you know, it's 20 here on the ground. So we would look up plus 20 Celsius, go down to our altitude, and find that torque setting. And then we'd look over here to set our torque accordingly. And it looks like 65 is our maximum. Anything above 65 is in the red. And then we have our annunciator panner. Annunciator panner. What's up, Jason? Thanks, dude. I'm not the best at trying new planes, but, you know, I'll do what I can. While you guys wait for AvAngel's video on the plane. And then, yeah, when these are all off, obviously we're like good. It's not yelling at us about anything. Some of these I'm not really sure about. Like NTS, I think it's like I think it has something to do with negative torque or something like that. Like basically the wind is pushing against the engine instead of the other way around. Like the air pressures, I don't know. But these are used during the startup as part of the checklist. I don't really know what they mean yet. You know, it's been like less than an hour or so. And then up here, yeah, we also have the reduced RPM. So these are for the outside air temperature. Again, say we're in cruise at 0 Celsius, we can look at, it's highlighting 90%. So I assume that's the ideal, is that we're at 90% power. And then it has our expected RPM at 497, or our expected EGTs at a little under 500 if we're at 0 Celsius. So these are the target EGTs based on your RPM setting. So, yeah, and the RPMs here shown in percentages. So as you move them, yeah, you can just line it up with the 90 here, for example, if you're aiming for 90. What's cool about these too is I noticed there's this little tiny hand in it, kind of like the watch face. So we're at 71 almost. So if you can make out that little tiny gauge on the inside here, like you would see on the face of an analog watch, like an old school watch, you can see precisely what you're at. So here I'm at 73. So if I bring it up, if I want to do like 82, I bring it until we're at 80, and then to the little hands on 2. So you can kind of precisely set it there. It's pretty cool. All right, I think we should fly around. Let me find out where Nice is from here. Is this the right airport? I don't know anything about Nice. This is a real plane? I mean, it's based on a real plane, yes. We can't, I would love to hop inside. But yes, this is the SC7. I read up a little bit about it. This is like the predecessor to the short 330 that we saw from black box simulations. That was I think it was like maybe the end of last year that one came out sometime. So there is a variant, like this is the predecessor to the bigger Short Brothers planes. So if this one's like not enough, if you fly this and you're like, this is so cool, I want something bigger and faster, then the Shorts 330 and 360, I think it's both the 330 and 360 are both in the marketplace. I think I flew them like one time. Before I saw the GPS, I was actually a little excited that I would have to use VORs, but as soon as I loaded in, these popped in. I was like, oh, never mind, we're good. I don't need to use VORs. We got 2 independent 530s, and I haven't messed with them yet, but I assume the nav 2 on this one is connected over here to our second HSI on the right seat side. All right, I think we should finally fly around a little bit. Let's get the lights on. I noticed as far as switches go that the landing and taxi light switch that I have does not work at all in this plane, nor does the landing light on solo one that I have. None of those seem to do anything, probably because they're split. So you have landing and taxi lights separate like you would on an airliner or something. So you can move it into the positions up or down here, 3-way switches. We have our beacon switch, just a click. The nav switch does work on my shortcuts, or you can click it. And then we got seat belts and no smoking lights, both of which we'll keep off, of course. Oh, there's a little tone too. Nice. All right, let's move it around. Yes, Delta's in it too. There's a bunch of you guys in it already. I mean, it's really nice if you're like, I think it's a premium deluxe thing, right? If you have premium deluxe, then you get a discount on all the Microsoft planes. You get like, they're $10 each instead of $15. But let me get the RPMs back into the taxi range. I think it's supposed to be in the yellow range on the ground. Because in the checklist, yeah, something I noticed in the checklist, I don't know that it always does this, but as you click on each of these, maybe it won't work because these are completed. The bottom here has a description, and I don't know if I've noticed this happen before, but sometimes, oops, we're moving. Sometimes when I click them, a long description will actually not be cut off. It'll wrap to like 2 or 3 lines if it has to. So the checklist seemed pretty good. And anytime they work with the assistance settings, I love it. All right, there. I got the RPMs in the low yellow band now. Yeah, and this thing just moves. When you like, I probably didn't even need to give it any power to get it moving. And then I'm not sure if we do flaps 1 or 2 for takeoff. I did 2 earlier in this 30-degree position where it says the word takeoff, and I took off extremely quickly. Here, I'll show you. We'll just give it full throttle right here. I'm going to watch my torque. I don't think it'll have damage or anything, but I'm trying to not go over 65. Yeah, and we're just already up. Oh. Wait, we're not up. Oh, no, I pulled back on the power too much. Okay. We're just stalling now. We're just doing a wheelie. Oh, I know why. I didn't put my... Oh, my God. I'm dumb. I didn't put this to take off. Our prop is not a takeoff. All right, let's try this again. You see how impressive that was? Unbelievable. The stall capability is unreal. Good job, me. Good job, me. All right, let's try this again. All right, there's 40, 50, 60 on the torque. Well, I'm pulling it back. And that's what I expected to happen before when the nose went up, was we take off. But yeah, it says it can do a takeoff in about 1,600 feet. So I'm not even at full power. Let me just put it all the way full. Yeah, it does get into the red on the gauge when you do full torque, full power. But the EGTs, like, they're rising still, but I don't think these will get much above 500. So that little calculator thing said, yeah, with an outside air temperature of 20, 578 is our max for takeoff, and 548 for cruise. But this thing is extremely stable. Like, I'm not even touching the stick right now. I'm just putting in a little trim just to get the nose down. But my hands are off the stick right now. The flaps are still down, but it's like not even... Maybe the winds are just great, but it's not rolling. Let me trim it out again. And I'm getting the flaps all the way up now. And it's fixed gear, so no gear up in this thing. Our map data is dead again. Oh, it's because I'm zoomed in too far. There we go. No water for this plane. Yeah, land only. But it's definitely meant to be in... to be on dirt strips and grass. Little improvised runways. I mean, we're up at 4,000 feet already. It says that it can climb at about 1,600 feet per minute. That livery is hilarious. And I guess we need to stall it. I don't know what to expect out of stalling it, but let's do it just to watch it, see if it drops a wing or what. Yeah, FedEx livery. I'm sure we'll see those in the future. I think the other shorts has all sorts of liveries like that. I think there are a couple liveries packs for the black box shorts. The 330, and I think they give you both the 330 and the 360, which are just like bigger variants of this. But this one came first. It's like our heading indicator is dead, or our attitude indicator is dead. This thing is not easy to stall. Come on. There we go. Oh, wow. I'm not sure why my heading indicator is dead. Or my attitude indicator. I caged it on the ground, but it's got... don't know, it's just not... Must have missed something during the checklist. I think we should try landing this in just random places down here. Lots of stadiums to land at. Just gonna bring up Navigraph on the side to see if I see any points of interest. Confirming good dirt performance, good reverse torque. Where did Delta land at? Oh, you're down there at the field. Oh, yeah. All right, I'll make my way over to where Delta's at. Actually, maybe we can just land in one of these fields here. And we can see a little bit. See a little bit of Nice while we're here. I didn't go to the wrong airport, right? This is Nice. I mean, this looks handcrafted, so it must be. This is what, Cities Update 7, I think? Yeah, I'm not sure why the attitude indicator is not working. I'll have to look at the rest of the checklist. I could go through the rest of them when I land. I just did the first couple to get the... to get us takeoff ready, or get us taxi ready, but maybe there's something that got missed because I didn't go through all the checklists. It looks like the glass here is like tinted, right? Like, look how bright it is inside versus outside. We got some shades on in here. All right, let's get our flaps all the way down. So here's like the landing. If you hit up on your hat, this is kind of the landing camera. Just gives you like a more fisheye zoom when you do it. Moves you just a little bit forward. So the landing distance says 1860. So a little under 2,000 feet for landing. So there might be other better options if you need it even shorter, but I'm not sure how that compares to like other planes. I mean, this one is massive. Oh, that was good. That was a good stopping distance. Let me try full reverse. We might hit the rocks. Oh no, that was so fast. All right, that was full braking with full reverse. I don't feel like that took almost 2,000 feet to stop. Is this where I touched down, like right here? That was like nothing. Yeah, I switched over to beta mode real quick. If you use like beta mode, stop me really fast. I could try another one without going into full reverse. All right, let's try a takeoff from this field. Everything's full forward. We got flaps in the 30-degree position. There's 40 knots. 50 knots. Looks like we can get airborne a little before 60 knots. Maybe 55-ish. That is pretty crazy. All right, I'm gonna turn around and then land in the soccer field. I guess that's a soccer field's a good reference for distance. All right, I'm gonna get landing flaps out. Yeah, PNG. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. I forgot to get the Toby turned on. Here, let me turn the Toby eye tracker on real quick. There, enable Toby experience. Okay, there we go. And reset. Whoa, I'm not sitting that close to my monitor. All right, there we go. These buildings might be causing a problem. Uh-oh, we're not gonna make it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, we're good. All right, that was a horrible spot to put the wheels down, but it was with full beta again. All right, I mean, the stopping power is a super impressive thing. Yeah, with full beta mode on, that's pretty crazy. I thought we were gonna hit those rocks 100%. This is how we do sightseeing in Nice. This is the tour of the updates, is just landing in soccer fields. Let me try full flaps for the takeoff instead of 30 degrees. It's probably a no-no, but I want to see what happens. Oh, the rock. Oh, we touched it. Yeah, I don't think it's as good. Yeah, I think definitely 30 degrees felt better for the takeoff. Full flaps didn't seem to do much. All right, well, we can land in a soccer field, so that's pretty nice. The chubby planes always stop best. I don't know if I went to Nice before. Like, it's hard for me to do like a before and after or something like that in my head, but I mean, I can see there are a lot of handcrafted buildings here now, so the free updates just continue to roll in with Flight Sim 2020. All of our minds are probably on 2024, and they're just still pumping out updates every couple months here for us this whole year, I guess. This doesn't have the best visibility in this thing, that's for sure. Like, the side windows are kind of nice, but out of the front, like, especially this default view, it's not too bad, I guess. This camera is pretty good, though. If you hit up on your hat and get this really big fisheye view, it's pretty good. All right, we gotta land in the big stadium, right? It looks like Delta's already maybe landed there. I don't know if he's inside the stadium or just on the outside, but that's definitely the most noticeable building here. Did you land on the inside? There's no way you're inside of it. Oh wait, you are, aren't you? Wait, are you? Did you get in? Did you get in? How? It's a landing for a helicopter. All right, I mean, we're gonna hit the edge and tumble down, but it'll be worth it, I guess. I'm gonna treat it like the beta drop. Just flip it into beta. It wasn't pretty. Maybe we could try to land on the top of it. Can slip a little bit and then lose all my airspeed. Oh, what? Oh, it's like flat. Oh, they were on the top. There goes Josh. Josh wanted to go in. Oh, there's like good detail inside there, actually. Oh, oh no. Sorry to all these spectators. Nice. Oh, if your friend jumped through a giant open roof of a stadium, would you also jump in? I don't think this closes or anything, but yes, we would. Now we just need a ball in here that we can spawn and actually play soccer in the sim. You just hit a button and it spawns a ball with physics. You can just kick it around. Reminds me of Destiny in the tower. The game Destiny, there's like sometimes balls or like balloons that spawn in, and then people can run around just like kicking them around this like common area. Rocket League with planes. All right, there's no way we're getting out of here without Slew though, right? All right, we'd have to go like corner to corner, I guess. Veerman actually started getting his nose up. All right, let me try. Maybe we can do corner to corner. There's no way this is happening. 40, 50. Oh. All right, well. I had to try it. There's no way it was happening. But, you know, for science, of course. All right, up we go. Launch me. That's really cool in there, actually. It's pretty funny. The detail in there is great. Just testing out our steep turns here. Still a safe airspeed, right? We're losing it. Losing the airspeed. Our lift, where is it gone? That seems pretty unrealistic. Okay. Yeah, this thing is pretty fun. I think we could load in a couple more cities and then maybe just plan a flight between two of the cities. Monaco's up the coast. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Kimmy. Yeah, I've been staring at the plane instead of chat for once. Sorry about that. Northeast from the airport. Okay. Do we have a just up the coast to the east? Actually, I'm gonna land it again real quick and run through the rest of the checklist and see if I can get the attitude indicator working. Uh-oh, power lines. Oh! Whoa, what the? Alright, fine. Oh, does it count them on the all the way to the ground level, maybe? Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. Alright, let me hit the rest of these checklists real quick and see if the attitude indicator will work. Shift C. I didn't do the lineup checklist here. Trim set for takeoff. Flight instruments check. I had caged the oh, did I not cage it? I think it might be working now. There was a flag on it, and as soon as I pulled to... Oh, off. Oh. Oh, wait, you can't actually pull... Okay, I remember caging it when we were on the ground at parking, right when we spawned in, but I guess maybe I hit it one too many times and I turned it off. Okay, I guess we're good now. Northeast from the airport? Okay, let's go. Alright, takeoff position, parking brake off. A little bumpy here. This will be fine. Uh-oh. Lot bumpy. Very, very much bumpy. And we're good. Alright, to the northeast we go. I haven't looked up how far away Monaco is. $10 miles? Oh, nice. Okay, just around the next point. Outside air temperature is still about 20, it looks like. Okay. I don't think we have to, like, you know, with these planes, I always want to, like, look at what the realistic things are, but I'm not as motivated to do it when I can't really break it. You know, this was the black square Skyvan, then I would be worried about just destroying the engine constantly. But I'm just going to keep the torque, keep the power maxed out, not even worry about it. There we go, flaps up finally. Yeah, it's definitely got like a tint on the windshield, on the windows here. It's a pretty big difference, actually. Oh, this thing turned on. Oh, hey, this is what we had in the. This is what we had in the M2 as well. Nice. So, oh, the checklist is in here. What? Ground. Oh, you can do the doors, main ramp, close all doors, bay lights. There's a ton of stuff in here. Oh, you can turn on the classic cockpit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it removes the 530s. Okay, nice. Is the black box version better? I have barely flown it, so I'm not sure. I know that. I think we'll have to wait to see what the ratings like normalize at. Like this has really high ratings right now. It could be because it's brand new and like cheaper, and it's a Microsoft Any Builds collab, and people on Deluxe Premium get it for $10 and all those great things. So I've barely flown the black box version, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, we have checklists here, and you can just click and drag. That's awesome. And then if you go, was it on map? How do I get back to where we can look up the METARs? Huh. I don't know how to get back to the METAR thing. But there was a way to type in a airport code and get the METAR. Whoa. I'm gonna do 360 here to get right down. Yeah, this is Monaco here. Dude, what? This looks so detailed. All right, we have more stadiums to land in. We'll do a flyby for a little bit. Check out all the buildings, and then obviously we need to land in the stadium. Oh, Jonas says I was just in Nice in Monaco last month. I haven't been to either of them. Monaco's like its own independent like territory, right? Is it technically a country? I don't know anything about Monaco. Yeah, the F1 race. I am not into F1. Like I could very much be into F1. It is its own country. Okay. I've enjoyed watching it. I just play video games, so video gaming is like my whole hobby. It's like all I do. Probably missing out on lots of cool things by only playing video games. But I've seen F1 a little bit here and there. It's super exciting. I would love to go see F1. I mean, I'm sure everybody would love to go see F1. Big game hunters down in there already. I feel like it's still streaming in some of it. Like things are getting a little sharper over time. Yeah, I think it's still like streaming in the data or something because some of the buildings are just suddenly becoming more detailed. Like these look really bad right now, but as I get closer and as we wait a little longer, I bet they'll sharpen up. Sometimes when they launch something like a world update too, we notice like the photogrammetry has issues or like isn't loading or something. Yeah, like this building looks really good. Yeah, I think it's still just streaming in. I bet if I do another lap, everything will look even better. This is insane. This is so beautiful. Okay, I want to go here now. It's always insane to me how much we get for free in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Like just here are like 6, 7 handcrafted cities for you. Here you go. Take them. I'm gonna pause in the air and just go down with my drone camera. This would be a fun place to fly helicopters. Yeah, some of the, it looks like photogrammetry is like not loaded in yet. Maybe if I get really close, like this building, for example. Yeah, I can see it kind of getting a little better as I'm getting closer and closer. But, I mean, from anything above a few hundred feet, it's going to look great. Oh, you could see the F1 course really clearly. I don't know exactly where it was. I mean, this looks a lot of it looks like it could be a Formula One course. Is the course more towards this side or the other side? Down near all the yachts? I guess over here? Probably this section. Is this what you mean? Down here? Oh, yeah, right here, right? Is this part of it? Yeah, near the swimming pool right here? Yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah, sorry, there's a little delay between me reading the chat and then you hearing me and then you reacting and me reading that again. After Monaco, you went to the French Alps. Everybody started hanging out with Jonas. Sounds good. When's the next trip? All right, this is pretty awesome. So wait, so let's see. We've looked at Nice and Monaco. There's also Stockholm, Madrid, Barcelona, and Porto. I assume it's pronounced Porto. I'm probably sound very American saying it. Whose yacht are we getting on? I actually don't really... I wonder if there's a way to turn off the dimmed windshield. I kind of don't like it. Everything is so dark in here by comparison. I don't want it to be so tinted. I use flow to teleport. I always forget about that. I actually probably want to load out to just get a different livery. Yeah, this is pretty amazing looking. Yeah, I think I'm going to load in. I'm going to land on a mountain up here. Oh, there's a bridge right here. And then load in with another one of the variants. Yeah, there are 4 different variants on this thing. This is the airliner one. I mean, the main difference, like, if you care about having the skydivers and stuff in the back, like, the main difference is just going to come down to which livery you want. Which livery you want access to. Can we land on this mine here? This is fine. This is fine. It's not fine. Okay, it's fine again. Nope, it's not happening. Oh no. All right, that's a little too ambitious right there. It's not happening. You got it? Wait, did you? Oh, he did. Josh is the captain now. Oh, did you did you hit the rock? Delta says it can go way below minimum speed if you're descending in a straight line. I'm just gonna hit the rock, aren't I? No! Oh, and we're good. Just how it was meant to be. All right, let me grab a different livery. Let's go to, let's see here. I assume we can, I don't know how far apart Madrid and Spain are from each other, but we can probably check those two out together. And then I would assume Portugal. I got to look at a map. And then obviously Sweden, we would go separately to Sweden. So Madrid, okay, Madrid's right in the middle of Spain. Barcelona's all the way on the east side of Spain. And then, yeah, we want to make our way into Porto. So Porto is north on the coast of Portugal, like the north west part of Portugal. Okay. So can I put in Barcelona, Madrid, and then Porto? Nice landing, thanks. Whoops. Three hours and 51 minutes. There we go. All right. It'll only take 3 hours and 46 minutes to go between the three. Runway 2. All right, let's pick a new livery. So yeah, if you get the shorts, it looks like you get 4 planes like this. So you can pick between the different variants, and each one has their own unique liveries. There's like 16 liveries total. So yeah, here are the airliner liveries. Pink, not quite runt yellow. There's a few blue variations, blue and red variations with stripes or not. And then military, we got green camo, and gray. Skydive, we have the funny ones. So we got the Finding Nemo. And then it just says pink livery. The clownfish, and then the pink livery with the lipstick and stuff. Beautiful. And then finally the surveyor. I think this has, yeah, it just has this red one. And the surveyor, it just changes what equipment's in the back. I think we're gonna do military camo, right? That one sounds the coolest. What's up, fish? It's great we can fly anywhere in the world. Yeah, and see real scenery. Yeah. It is pretty incredible. 2020 was a good year for Flight Sim 2020 to come out as well. With a lot of people stuck at home. You did the camo one too? Nice. That's good taste. All right. Yeah, this, I don't... Maybe I have to, like, hunt around and find if we can turn off the window, how the window is shaded like that. Windshield wiper. Like, do we actually have working wipers? Yes. Found the wipers. Yeah, I don't know if we can change like the glass out somehow. If there's like an option. Under here, the only option is... Oh yeah. It's gone, right? Wait. How... What happened last... Okay, if you click checklist, you can do a METAR, which is really nice here. Oh, nice. And it automatically worked. Oh, nice. It automatically turns on physical keyboard. You can just type with your keyboard, which is... That's great. So we could type in LEBL here for Barcelona and get the METAR. QNH 1018. And then we have the checklist. Oh, there's an X down here. There we go. Okay. So when you get the checklist open, you can just hit the X in the bottom right corner. Nice. So we have these little... I kind of love that you can just get to the checklist like this. I wish this was in like every plane. That's pretty cool. And then ground is letting us open the two doors. Or you can do it physically. And then, yeah, we can open the ramp door as well through here. We got the military variant. It's got like a few, like... I don't know what to call these style seats. They're like jump seats, kind of. Just little pieces of fabric there and a couple like cots. Makeshift cots or something. All right, close that. Bay lights. Assume that's just for the back. Jump seats, yeah. I don't want to... I just assume that I don't know the terminology, so... Maybe in that case it was right. All right, here's the green camo. Oh, I guess when we look at cities, I should turn on the points of interest, huh? That makes some sense. Assistance. Oh, water cool. That your request went through that time with your new username. All right, Barcelona time. Yeah, then we have Madrid and Porto, and then Stockholm is also part of this update. We're really just looking for, at least I'm just looking for places to land this thing. Are there any new unique buildings here that have been handcrafted that we can land in or on? Is it just me or is the window tinting annoying? It's kind of intense. It makes me not want to fly inside the cockpit, which is how I always want to fly. Oh, the sunglasses? No, unfortunately not. That's a good idea, though. That would have been a clever way to allow you to turn it off. You know me with a GA plane, always a chase cam. Yeah. Chase cam, best cam. I'm just like always inside the plane. Oh, wow. Dude, this is super detailed. Wow. Okay. That is crazy. The other scenery devs very much dislike the person that made this. They're like, ah, thanks so much. Now we have to make everything as good as this. You've raised the bar. That is crazy. That is so detailed. Dude. That's really impressive. Damn. That is insane. This might be one of the most detailed things in the sim. Josh trying to land on it. And that is crazy. That looks amazing. It's still under construction, really? Oh, it won't be finished till... Oh, it'll be finished in 2026? What? 1,000 years? 500 years? 1,000 years under construction? Ah, the W. I know this one. The W Hotel. That carnival ship is, or that cruise ship has seen better days. Yeah, sometimes when the photogrammetry it's, I don't know, sometimes I almost want to turn it off to see if things look better. When everything's just like, just flat, solid colors. I guess this isn't the space we're supposed to be sightseeing in. Yeah, no, architecture looks pretty, yeah. Yeah, if it wasn't handcrafted, then it's going to look bad. I think there's some more points of interest up the coast. Oh, dude, Duderino says his checklist worked in the CJ4. It could be because you have the old mod version and not the one that's like in the sim. I think they just like discontinued the mod. I don't even know if you can download it anymore. But yeah, it got replaced with like the the Asobo blessed version of the CJ4 that Working Title worked on, and they ripped those things out. Yeah, there's like no more checklist. I have no idea why the checklist couldn't be in there. Maybe it's like another legal thing where like, they didn't want, the manufacturer didn't want it in there. I'm not sure. If it doesn't make sense, if things don't make sense, it's probably related to legal issues and or money. One of the two reasons I would say is most likely when things don't make sense. This plane is pretty fun. I do think this would be a really fun one to fly when we do any sort of STOL stuff. I mean, this would be really fun. This is great. This would be great for PNG. I actually don't know, like, relative to the Kodiak and stuff, how big this thing is. I don't know if it's so big that we wouldn't want to take it into PNG, but I mean, it's meant to be in, like, use makeshift airstrips basically. So William says, do you have the Islander? Yeah, it's again one of those planes that I flew like once or twice when I first got it, never again. There's so many planes. I think I have like 250 planes or something in my hangar, and that doesn't mean they're all unique. Like, some of them, like this one for example, counts for 4 different planes just because of the variants, but there's just so many choices. I think like some of the de Havilland ones I have are the same way, where they'll have like 4 or 8 different variants just for the different prop blade counts and stuff like that. Different props, so you'll have like twice as many or 4 times as many just for the variants like that. So it's not actually 250 unique planes. It's cool they put a weather radar on this too. I don't think I've seen a weather radar outside of the one, like maybe the black square ones. We get NexRad in a lot of planes, but to have an actual standalone one. Now maybe this is just another city over here. Yeah, we're flying away from Barcelona. Yeah, I think we're getting too far away. So I guess I should use, I'll land it and then we'll use teleport to go to Madrid and check it out next. We'll just quickly look at each of them. Then maybe we can do a flight or two in this thing, find some cool strips to land at. I don't know, we maybe somewhere similar to PNG, but I want to do like an actual full flight or two. Not 10 hours worth or 9.5 hours worth of flying tonight. Oh no. Wait. What the? Oh, I did my beta too fast and gave it full throttle. Rip. All right, that's what I get for trying to flip the beta mode switch before I actually landed. I wanted to flip it in advance so I was ready to use it, but it looks like that messed it up. All right, let's try it again. It's a safety measure. Oh, this looks very, very bumpy. Rip. Rip plane. Oh, we're good. Easy. Calculated. All right, let me use Portal and let's hop over to Madrid. Oh, I just can't type in Madrid, can I? What is the Madrid airport code? L something? Does anybody know the airport code for Madrid? Let me look on Navigraph. LEMD maybe? I think it's LEMD. EMD? Yep, Chase says LEMD. Alright, let's try to teleport. Calm winds. Alright, we'll do 3-2 left. Look, Josh, are you proud of me? I'm using the teleport. I'm doing it. Okay, wait for the scenery to load. Alright, I guess it's loaded. Alright, looks like we just fly... Looks like west of here? Yeah, Madrid is to the west. Okay. Had the VFR map on the side here instead of the proper world map. Whoa, what is that? What is that behind us? What the? Are you guys seeing that too? Is that the Game of Thrones ice wall in the middle of Madrid? It's clearly unfinished. Are you guys seeing that? It's the Rapture. It's God. Of course. You're not seeing that. What is this? Okay. I wonder if that's a SimFX thing or something. SimFX had an update yesterday, and I installed it last night after the stream. I have no idea what that is. Oh, we're supposed to be going west. Whoops, I was already going the right direction. Looks like about a 260 heading to get to Madrid. The rings of Saturn. Earth has rings now. POI markers? I have no idea. The jump? From the jump, maybe. Yeah, maybe from teleporting? I wish I could speak every language, or at least know enough to pronounce all the words. But rather than embarrass myself, I'm just going to fly by things and not say any of the words as if I know what it is or any history about it or how to pronounce it without making a fool out of myself. I mean, we're obviously landing in here. It is so bright green. All right, before we get into the rest of the city, we're going to have to land in this. It's the rule. Is there a giant hole that we can fly into? We're going into it. I love when planes like this get released that are so good. Like they're affordable, like $10. And it gives us another option when we're out doing bush stuff. And there's just such yet another plane people can choose from. Just so nice having such a just more and more and more choice. Like just keeps happening, right? There's so many more planes. Just seeing the variety of planes. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. All right, don't do this at home or in the sim. Just gonna touch our wheels here. There we go. Oh no. Oh no, am I actually stuck? Oh, there we go. This is not what I expected. Oh no. Not great, not great. Oh no, okay. All right, fail. All right, it was an attempt. Oh, we're stalling now? Underdogs in the Mercedes. He just took a sick jump down there. I'm glad that you said that to me to install before the stream. That was such lucky timing. Josh is a professional. Look at this. He lands perfectly every time. Underdog. Oh no, I'm stalling. Oh no, just look away. Oof. I gotta go find Underdog. Sorry, that was too funny. All right, well, we'll go look at Madrid. Don't worry. We'll go look at it. Once I'm airborne. Underdog. The trim is like full nose up. All right, there we go. Negative 10,000 feet per minute. Yep. I just got a reminder on from my phone from yesterday to get a crab emote made for the channel. Very important reminder. We should maybe start over here to the right over here. So I can hit them all in one nice swoop. Oh, is that a city? No, that's a point of interest. Is there a hole in that building? Uh-oh. All right, well, we know the rules. If there's a hole, you have to fly into it. I don't know how big the hole is. We're about to find out. This is Madrid's version of the St. Louis Arch. I don't think we're gonna fit. Oh! Oh, that was so close! It's doable. This takeoff is not doable. That is a really cool looking building. The coolest part is that we could fly through it. Oh, the left and right glance. Why is it set up that way? It's so weird. Yeah, left and right glance shortcuts do not work. They take you to the cabin, which is very weird. The Airbus overtime. Oh, did I? Maybe we're not able to. No, it's got to be possible, right? I think Raccoon went through. Okay, we can go through it, it looks like. Just a little steep turns practice here. Raccoon did it, yep. It is doable. It's not like solid on the inside or anything. No. Oh! The 4 towers have holes in them too? Oh man, we're gonna be here all night. Wait, those 4 towers right in front of me? Alright, I'm rushing the setup too much. All your years of ace combat finally paying off. This is what we've been training for our whole lives. This is an educational and informative stream. Use the force. Yes. Yes, we did it. Finally. Oh, it looks like Delta's going for it. We must bear witness. Drone? Drone. There we go. Oh! Oh, I think I don't know if he went through it or he went to the right. Underdog's down here in his coop. Oh, he disappeared. You're back. Oh, your building has no hole? Oh, do you have the city update installed? Maybe that's why it doesn't. Are those hot tubs? Those look like hot tubs. All right, let's move on. Find more holes. Does the car fly, or it just drives around? I think. I don't know if it flies actually. It wouldn't surprise me if they did make it fly. Sorry, the stream is frozen, or the sim is frozen right now. There we go. We're back. All right, let's see if there are any more buildings worth flying through the holes of. It looks like there's a gigantic stadium over here. I didn't know that Madrid was this massive. It's absolutely huge. Skyvan, classic British good looks. Yeah, I hope they update this to fix these camera glance left. Well, this is glance left and this is glance right. They need to fix that. They need to fix the camera, the instrument presets. They need to allow you to untint the glass because it's reducing the brightness by like, I don't know, like 30% maybe. It's a huge difference. They got to fix those things. I hope they don't just like forget about this. Overtime giving the stadium a good flyby. The Royal Palace of Madrid up ahead. So many stadiums to land in. Yeah, what is this huge shadow? Oh, it's from that thing, isn't it? Is the sun behind that? Yeah, that has to be... Wait, hold on. Let me change the weather. It has to be from whatever this bug is. Yeah, the sun is peeking through it. If I change the time of day, what is going on? Yeah, it's being blocked by this thing. Just casting this crazy shadow over everything. What is it? Yeah, I'll check it out before we leave. Some glitch. Very strange. Oh, there's the palace right there, I think. It's been a while since I've seen a super weird glitch like this in the sim with like these infinitely tall walls or whatever it puts in. All right, looks like more POIs over here. Didn't know Madrid had space elevators. Yeah, I have no idea. We'll see what they are. Maybe I can land. I probably can't land on them in this. I don't know how high they go. I mean, it can maybe slew all the way up there. Get down here closer and look at the monument. Dude, this is really cool too. It's pretty insane the level of detail that they put into all the handcrafted things. Okay, see you water cooled. Dude, I hope you're feeling better from your mishap the other day. Mountain Air in the Vision Jet. Wait, it's not the mountain. I keep telling the mountain that I'm gonna get her like an Xbox so she can fly along when we do the group flights. I should probably just do it because she's not gonna say yes. Well, you're not watching right now, are you? Alright, let's unpause. Madrid reminds you of Sim City. Someone made a grid, just started throwing things into it. Yeah, this looks all handcrafted right here too. The detail of like just the city as a whole looks pretty good. Look at this intersection right here. And the buildings will always have their weird artifacts and stuff on them because of photogrammetry, but still pretty awesome. Still pretty impressive. Oh, did you get the update, Delta? I think I missed a couple things. Let's see. Yeah, over this direction towards the giant ice wall. Or whatever it is. There's Underdog. He was down here on the freeway just cruising around. He's just down there blending in with the traffic. As if we wouldn't notice his name tag. Ah, look at me all incognito. Look how sneaky I am. I'm in a car driving with the cars. Nobody will notice me. Underdog, you're cracking me up, dude. All right, this is the first stadium again, isn't it? All right, there are more points of interest this direction. Wait, this is going back towards the airport, though. I think the heart of the city is behind us, but I guess we've seen all the. I think we've seen all the points over there. I guess it's just time to go to the ice wall, and then we can go check out Portugal, and then Stockholm, and maybe do a flight in this somewhere, end to end. Maybe I should do a flight using VORs. That would be fun. Turn on the classic cockpit mode. Get rid of these disgusting Garmins. There, classic cockpit. Bam. And by classic cockpit, I mean we're lost. I have no idea where we are. All right, let me go quadruple speed to go to the ice wall, or whatever this is. We're gonna go see what this is. We're at 4x speed now. Thousands of miles away. Yeah. It might very well be. Well, I guess this gives me a chance to try out the autopilot. Let's get the headings set. There we go. Autopilot on. Altitude hold mode. So they did make an improvement on the autopilot from the... I don't know if it also got improved in the MU2, the Mitsubishi MU2, but before, when you clicked these, you couldn't tell whether they were on or off, and now these are clearly pushed in or not. So you can see them pushed in or out to know whether it's active or not, which is a nice improvement over what the MU2 had. The final boss is behind it. Overtie's leading the way. Luckily, he's armed in the Hornet, so we're just here on an observational surveying mission. I'm in altitude hold mode, but if I pitch this up, Yeah, I think we get a pitch hold mode on this. Let's see. Yeah, we're going up a little bit. 1,000 feet per minute. Or I can't tell. I think we're actually getting, yeah, we're definitely getting closer to it. All right, I'm doing 16x right now. What is going on? What the? All right, now we're back in real time. Let me double check we're in real time. Yeah, 1x. All right. I'm the only one seeing this? None of you guys are seeing this. And I think a bunch of you guys have Rex AccuSeason, right? So I'm sure there's got to be somebody who's got my same configuration. Rex and SimFX maybe? Sure, we all see it too. Don't we, everyone? Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right, well, there's only one more thing to do, and that's slew all the way up to the top. This might take a while. Oh, your uncle helped construct it. Yes. I believe you. Oh, we're getting closer and closer to it? Is this like the inside of the bookshelf in a... Oh, I'm like stuck against it. Uh-oh. I didn't quite think this through. Is this the inside of the bookshelf in Interstellar? Uh-oh. Have we lost all electrical power? Oh my god. What altitude are we at? Oh, this is terrifying. No, no, not pressurized. Definitely not pressurized. Oh, we can't go any higher. I think I'm at the max altitude. I don't think we can go any higher. So this thing extends beyond how far we can even be. Look, the electrical power got turned off by the aliens. Yeah, we're in the stratosphere. We're way up there. I didn't realize slew mode moved that fast. All right, well. Nice. I can't make it look any further up. Interesting. This is trippy. This is super trippy. And it's so cold. The contrail is just out of control. We're a stunt plane now. This is crazy. This is just artistic at this point. It just makes sense. What a weird stream, I know. What is happening? We've reached terminal velocity. We're going through the bookshelf. Matthew McConaughey is our father. All right. Well, did I think this would be like this stream? The stream would be like this? No. No, I didn't. Who could have predicted this would happen? All right, well, the shorts, great plane, great airplane. All right, let's go to, I'm going to load into Portugal. I had to take a bunch of screenshots. Sorry, it's too weird looking. It's going to be my new channel background image. Yeah, and the Tesseract, exactly. It looks just like it. Mach 2 and the F-18. Nice, from the stratosphere. Oh, water cooled. This again? Did it not work? It doesn't want me to be friends with water cooled. This is a bunch of crap. Okay, let's go to... Porto, Portugal. Porto? Northwest Portugal. Loaded on the runway again. We got to switch to one of those silly liveries. Let's go skydive. We'll do the fish. Lost Kip friend status on Flow. I think Flow just has a bug where if you have the number, the 4 numbers on the end of your name, it doesn't show you in blue. I think it's a parallel 42 issue. Yes. Oh, sorry, I didn't say which what the airport code is. It is LPPR. Lima Papa Papa Romeo. LPPR. And we're going to take off and go south to the city of Porto. Oh, it doesn't remember. That's annoying too. It should remember whether I have glass cockpit on or not. Like, what if you have an absolute hatred for the Garmins, and every time you load it, you have to see them? It is the same for you. The Flow app doesn't like raccoons. Yeah, I think it's just, I should send them some feedback. Just let them know there's some kind of bug where, yeah, if somebody has a number in their name, which is going to be like everybody. Most people will have a number in their name, I think. Yeah, it doesn't turn them as, it doesn't show them as friends. All right, let me try this sweet, sweet autopilot again. Heading mode, altitude holds mode. It is really the best way to fly in third person is just the autopilot. And then if you have a knob for the heading bug, you just turn the heading bug. Yes, another fish. Clown fishes unite. Fishes. Because then I can turn with confidence. As long as the terrain altitude doesn't change, the elevation of the terrain doesn't change. I can just do this and turn with my little encoder knob on my throttle. Oh, do I have altitude hold mode on? I did put altitude hold mode on, but we're descending in the turn. All right, let's pitch up a little bit. So you can use pitch and roll hold if you just turn it on with no other modes. And when you use the pitch trim wheel right here, it'll turn altitude hold mode off. And then you can just look at your vertical speed right here. Set your vertical, set your climber descent rate. Kind of like we do in the Comanche. Or anything that doesn't have any vertical speed modes. All right, we need to turn 90 degrees more to the south to get to Porto. That little clicking sound happens whenever I change the heading bug. All right, altitude hold mode. Let me get my speed back to something reasonable. Yeah, I think it is. I don't know if it was working before. Like oh wait, I see Mountain Air. Mountain Air has number 6433 at the end. And their name's in blue. So maybe that's not the bug. Like, I'm pretty sure me and FX are friends. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what the deal is. All right, Porto is right here. Looks like it's on both the north and south side of the river that's coming up here. Oh, am I online? Oh, am I offline? No, I am online. Is this a Boeing? Yes, of course it's a Boeing. Look at it. I mean, you could just look at it and you can tell it's a Boeing. Look at the expression. All right, let's pause. Drone camera. Check out the detail. It's a boxing. The House of Music. There are no holes to fly through in this, but it's still very cool looking. There's like a giant statue here next to it. Huh. Photogrammetry just has the statue represented. Like, it's not, there's no detail to it, but it's there. All right, pause. I need to set a key for play pause again. Not showing me as your friend on Flow. Wait, hold on. Let me check my... Well, I'm online in Microsoft Flight Sim. Hold on. Let me check my, like, game bar. Doesn't... Game bar has a whole social thing I usually have off. I usually have it off. I wonder if that's messing with it because I just... Let me check that real quick. Appear online. How about now? All right, let me know if I show up for you now, Based. We'll figure this out. This thing is fast for a flying shoebox. I don't know how this one actually compares in speed-wise to the Shorts 330. Nothing changed. Okay. Watercooled says, watching you guys on my TV. Been fighting this friends list crap for a few days now. Wait, Watercooled, did it start with the sim update for you, or was it happening before that? Oh, there's a bridge. There are 2 bridges. 3. Are there actually 3 bridges in a row here? Oh, can we fly under this one? Maybe. There are 4 bridges in a row. 5. I feel like I'm in LA. Like East LA. How many bridges are there in a row? Are there 5? There's one in front of us. 2, 3, 4, 5 bridges in a row. And there's 6 or 7 as you get out to the ocean. All right. Well, obviously we're flying through 6 bridges in a row. Everybody get mentally prepared. Looks like they modeled all the bridges too. There are a lot of people. Oh, there's a bug report for it. Only during the beta for you, Elaine. Before Sim Update 15. Or before it dropped for everyone. Okay. Yes, no crashing into the bridges. But luckily, we know we're in a game. The only risk is embarrassing ourselves. All right. Shorts going in. And appropriately, if we fail, it's fine because we have the clownfish livery. And fish want to be in water. So the worst possible thing that happens is the fish goes in the water. It's just not, it's not the worst. Oh man, this feels like such a low bridge. Nice, Josh. Overtie's doing it in the Hornet. Oh my god, that looked awesome. This bridge is the sketchy one. Uh-oh. Oh. And there's yet another one over here. Dude, overtie that. Wait, who's overtie in the chat? That looked so cool coming right at me like that. That looked awesome. Very epic. FX is in the Tomcat doing it too. Not nearly as impressive doing it in the shorts or in the short. Pretty cool. All right, I have to do it at max speed. Landing number 1. Oh no! Oh no, it's over! We're going vertical. Oof, like a glove. What's up, Smeg? Altitude climb record, yeah. There we go. That's fine. Okay, the wings can get through just fine when we're flat. Just touching our wing in the water, just giving a little dip. That's really cool though, that many bridges in a row. Pretty neat. There are more upstream? No way, really? Up this way? Wait, where's Delta? I don't see him. And a dam? The Hornet doing it looks so awesome. I could barely see it from the distance I was at, but I could hear it. All right, are we missing any other points of interest here? Oh, Jewel landed in the stadium over here, looks like. All right, we definitely need to get in the stadium. And then we can finally go to Stockholm. Oh no, couldn't get beta mode on. And this thing can go pretty slow. What's our stall speed? 50? All right, I'm gonna land in the stadium and then we're gonna go to Stockholm. Oops, no, I'm not. I'm stalling the plane. Whoa. All right, there we go. I think that it has some sort of anti-stall protection trim thing or so. I don't know. The trim keeps getting reset. I have to like hold it the whole range. All right, just plop right in here. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Oh no, not again. Up. Up. Okay, what's happening here? Now we're on top. Oh no, we've launched. Can it barrel roll? Negative. Okay. I'm out. I'm not in. I'll just watch everybody else enjoying themselves in the stadium. I'll be out here. All right, we'll head over to Stockholm. Oh, Jules in a helicopter. All right, let's head over to Stockholm. And I guess I have to pick the livery with the lipstick on it now. I'm playing the dreamy music playlist this time. Filtered by electronic genre with no vocals. It's okay. All right, Stockholm and lipstick on a plane. This is... What a strange livery. Is this the closest airport? No, it's not. Here we go. Okay, ESSB. Echo Sierra, Sierra Bravo. Go where Mountain Air's at. Strange but oddly wonderful, yeah. Strange can very, very often equal wonderful. This is the latest example of it. I picked up that Any Builds racing car too. I think it came out on I think it was on the marketplace on Thursday. It's like a $5 indie car. Kind of I should probably try it out before I end the stream today. Okay, whoops. Why does it always turns Toby on every time I get in the plane. I guess it's convenient if you want it on all the time. But when you don't. All right, parking brake off. And are those waypoints? Huh. That's interesting. That the weather radar shows waypoints on it. And traffic too? Oh, yes, it's beautiful. A plane coming right at you is terrifying enough, but a plane that looks like this coming right at you, it's just another level of scary. What is going on? It's just a bunch of teeth. All right, we're just right here, I guess. Stockholm City Hall coming up. All right, I see freeways. I don't see any bridges for flying under just yet. Now, whether or not a city's rating in Flight Simulator is highly dependent on how many buildings have holes in them and how many bridges there are that can be flown under. It's not about the quality of the city. It's just about doing aerobatics. Yeah, I don't know. This bridge. I don't think this bridge is it either. I wonder if the shorelines plugin or whatever I have is messing with the way the water looks in these areas, or it's better. We have four POIs right next to each other here. Kind of makes sense, but let me bring out the drone camera. We got City Hall, Cathedral, Stockholm Palace. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the water is worse by me having that plugin. It doesn't look good around here at all. Oh no, photogrammetry on the other buildings. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Wait, this wasn't one of the points of interest, was it? There's no way. Yeah, the water looks so bad here. And none of the boats are like actual boats. It's all just satellite image boats. This looks pretty bad. The Royal Swedish Opera. It's just funny when it's when it's surrounded by stuff that looks like this. And then you have this like totally handcrafted building. It looks very, very normal. Oh man, they even did the detail on the clock on this. Beautiful. What time is it? Is there some hidden Microsoft code in here? 803, it looks like. Oh, 803, August 3rd. Guys, that has to be an Easter egg, right? That's the release date of Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. It has to be. Coincidence? I think not. They did a building that has a clock and they set the clocks to 8:03 for August 3rd. Maybe it looks like that in real life. All right, you heard it here first. We found the Easter egg. We found the Easter egg. We're going to run with it. It's going to be the new rumor. We got to do it. Clearly, they set it to August 3rd on purpose. All right, if there are any other clocks, though. Okay. If there are any other clocks in the city update, if they were also set to 8:03, then it's 100% the release date. It'll be in autumn. No, it won't. It'll be on August 3rd. Okay, I don't think there were none of these buildings. Okay, I need to make my way over there next. Oh, over this way. All right, we gotta find some more clocks. It's my new goal. Find all the clocks in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, there are several good bridges. The ones with the ones over there look pretty low. Avicii Arena. Rest in peace. The Tele2 Arena. Wait, are these elevators or something that go up the outside of it? Is that what those are? What is that? But then when it gets to the top, won't you be like laying on your back? Oh, they're spherical though, so they rotate as you go up, I guess? Yeah, they must. That's cool. You can like take it up to the top of the arena. And that's what it looks like. I don't know anything about the arena. Check out Big Ben. Yeah, check out Big Ben later. But Big Ben has been in there a while, right? Oh, Jules definitely landing on this. Googly eyes for the building, yeah. They're very small eyes in relation to the head. Josh is gonna land on it. Success. We need to get Josh a series of Red Bull inspired liveries for whenever he flies. It'll be a parody of the Red Bull logo and colors and stuff. Oh, this looks like a point of interest over here, but maybe... maybe not. There's no dot. I think I gotta try the Indy car. Driving the Indy car around the streets somewhere. I mean, it would be appropriate to do it back in Monaco, I guess. Instead of Red Bull, it says bread rule. Yeah, okay, those are the 4 original points of interest we saw. Maybe over here there's 1 or 2 more. This is the last city, right? Yeah, we did Madrid, Barcelona. This is Porto, or sorry, this is Stockholm. We just did Porto, Monaco, and Nice. Doable bridges. Wait, I don't see Delta. Yeah, Delta, I don't see you. Friends Arena. This section of the River Raccoon was just over has challenging bridges. It's so weird I don't see your name anymore. Unless it's just blending in. Yeah, I see FX and Raccoon, but I don't see your name. I don't know what's going on. You're in the Tele2 Stadium? Yeah, I just think it's just not showing you on multiplayer for me for some reason. Yeah, next to the Globe, yeah. The Avicii Stadium. Yeah, look, I only see Raccoon. Raccoon, Underdog, Zagerman, Jewel. No Delta. Offline for me or something. Kind of weird. Maybe you're underground. I think I'm gonna dust off the Indy car and see what it's like. What's Brahma? Let me switch to the Indy car and try it out here. What's up, Corpo? Missed the flight. How dare you? Don't you remember our agreement? You signed it. Present in mind and spirit. We just been flying around all the new cities in the city update number 7 that came out today. And then in the new, the short SC7, the Skyvan, predecessor to the short 330. All right, let me try out this IndyCar thing. I think the IndyCar is like $5. Here it is, the Indy Racing. Oh, no, what is this? Racing neon livery? This is like a Tron livery. We're gonna go with the Tron livery, I guess. All right, we'll start on the runway. Let me grab my Xbox controller. Usually these things are best with controllers. Hopefully turning the Xbox controller on during the loading screen doesn't wreck the sim. Oh yeah, something else today that came out is for Sim Brief. Here, while we're sitting here on the ground. Oops. It just shut itself off, I guess. Oh, did I? It's because I had the battery turned off on my throttle. Okay. Sim Brief released performance data, which is interesting. So now when you make a flight plan, let's just make a quick fake flight plan. LAX to San Francisco in the Cessna CJ4. So now after you generate the flight plan, on the left side you can go to performance, and they have landing and takeoff performance calculations. I don't know if it's for every single plane. I think it might be. So if I'm not zoomed in in my browser, like I usually zoom this in for the stream, but if I'm in the normal scale over here, performance and tools, you can just click on this. And then under here at the top, there's a button that says populate from last flight. You can click on that and then hit the blue calculate button. And now it's got our aircraft and the weight and all that, everything from the last flight plan we generated. It's also got things over here for takeoff performance. So it's got our weight, expected flap setting. It shows our VR. It shows our V1, VR, V2. So 95 for rotation. And then if you scroll down, we get this nice little graphical for our takeoff data. So we have our latest rejection at V1 speed would be at how many feet? 1136. Our stop distance. So it'll show that for takeoff, and then actually, how do I get landing? I haven't done landing yet. I've only done takeoff. Where's the landing performance? Is there a tab I'm missing somewhere? Oh, landing performance. Here we go. So that's a little hard to find, actually. Landing performance is down here. So now I have to click show options and then hit calculate again. And now it's going to put in our expected landing weight, I think. Yeah, so our weight on takeoff is 14,000 roughly. And then when I hit calculate here, our weight is 13,000. So if you scroll down, you get your landing performance info too. Kind of cool. All right, anyway, let's drive this thing. Okay, I have the controller. Let's turn that down a little bit. Is it not meant to be used with a controller? Let me hit Control E. Oh. Okay, so the rudders steer it on the controller. I think this is really meant to be flown with your... Oh no, throttle doesn't work either. Okay, nothing does anything. Oh, wait. Oh, is the parking brake on? Hold on. Parking brake on and now off. Oh, there we go. All right, the wheels are moving. Okay, so left and right does not turn it. Oh, God. How do I do this? Wait, it's automatically shifting. I'm not even hitting anything. How do I change it? We're definitely going off the edge here because I have no idea how to shift it. All right, there's got to be a manual somewhere. Quick, get the parking brake back on. Okay. G for gear. F. High speed. It's got to be a little sticky in here that tells you how to activate everything. Okay, we can change the screen here. What's weird is how it's auto shifting. All right, let me use my regular flight controls. No wonder this has... I think it got like 3 stars or something. I think I'm seeing why already. Like, why doesn't my throttle... Who's in that car? What is that? Oh, that's the Mercedes again. It's doing a wheelie the whole time. Okay. BB is brake bias. I don't think it's actually... Okay. But it looks like it's just to change the screen, I guess. Okay, so yeah, I'm just using throttle 1. Just on my throttle as I normally would. I now have the throttle at 0, but... Are we accelerating? No, we're not. Okay. Underdog. We're playing a different game now. Okay, so the brakes, you just hit the brakes as you normally would, but steering is done with your rudders. I don't know. I guess you could turn on rudder assist and then steer with your stick or your thumbstick on an Xbox controller. Oh, it's free from the store? Okay, yeah, I paid the $5 because it's on the marketplace. Maybe that's the minimum price. I'm a sucker. I paid $5 for something that's free. It drifts for days. Like there's no traction like whatsoever. I feel like this happens to all of the cars that people try to make. The traction is just not doable. Maybe I can weigh it down. Maybe that'll give it some traction. Oh, we can't take off now. Oh, the tire is like... Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm steering with my feet. A little bit weird. Let me change the proximity thing. I can't see Underdog's sweet Mercedes-Benz. Oh, I think the handling's a bit better. Yeah, I weighed it down. I put in 500 pounds for the pilot weight. Now it's actually got some traction. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, that's weird. I'm probably just oversteering. All right, let me limit my steering. All right, let me turn on the rudder auto assist. That'll probably be way better. So then I can use my sticker. Let's see, was it piloting? Auto rudder. So now if I use my stick left and right, okay. This is not great. None of the cars are ever great. Drag race you, where you at? If you win, it's a bad day for indie racing. Okay. Oh, this is like a Red Bull commercial where they're, or what is that commercial when they're racing like a motorcycle, a jet, a Cessna, a Mustang. There was like a bunch of different car types they raced. I'm pretty sure the motorcycle easily won. Why is the car doing a wheelie? All right, ready? Let's go. When you go, I go. Yes, IndyCar. We gotta race some planes. This is just silly. To nobody's surprise, the IndyCar is faster than the Mercedes. FX. Wonder if I could actually take the roads into the city. And it's gonna be so bad though. It would be nice if the roads were good enough to actually drive around on. And so many of the roads are gonna have just like rocks in the middle of them. Is it faster than the Goose? Probably? One of these different cameras. Whoa. Can we get into the city though? Yes, just in the beautiful city of Stockholm here. No dune splash screen. Yeah, that was a major update. I forgot to mention that. Here we are in the beautiful city of Stockholm, Sweden. The juice gets up to 140 knots. All right, this is a silly one. All right, should we maybe do a short flight in the shorts? Maybe I'll do a little VOR to VOR action in the shorts. Short flight in the short. Turn the classic cockpit on, and then actually use the plane for more than flying through holes in buildings. The volume on that thing was super loud too. Okay, where to fly? Let's see, we go about 150 knots, so let's keep it under like 120 miles or so, something like that. The music is now all relaxing. Where's Scott's Bluff? We had a couple VORs here too. So we have the Toadstool VOR. We're going to use that. And we'll use this VOR. Why does it keep putting the destination up here like that? What's going on? What the? No. What? It's freezing. I broke Sky Vector. It's actually frozen. Okay. What is going on here? Did Sky Vector just die? I think the Sky Vector website just went down. Or my internet's dead. No? My internet's still on? Looks like I'm still live. Sky Vector simulates failures? Yeah, I guess Sky Vector's... It's just completely dead. All right, let me try again. I forget the name of the airport now. All right, looks like we're not going there. Lacrosse to Dubuque? The goose is fast. Only Kip can crash Sky Vector. Yeah. It's a skill. It's a skill. All right, there's a VOR to each one of these. Lacrosse to, I guess it's pronounced Dubuque. Looks like Dubuque. All right, let's get the short. Here's the 360. 360, the 330, those are the black box ones. And then we have the predecessor, the SC6 now. I guess we're going to do the skydive variant. Oh no, we did both of these. The Surveyor one's kind of boring looking. I'll just do the airliner. Let's go with the yellow. I like the pink too. But yellow is more banana-like. All right, KLSE. Lacrosse. We'll just start it on the runway, I guess. Save a little time here so I can have dinner tonight. All right, 3-6 Lacrosse to Dubuque, KDBQ. And we'll choose VOR to VOR. Nope. We're going to choose direct and we'll do our own VOR navigation. All right, runway 36 to runway 36. Lacrosse to Dubuque, starting on the runway. All right, now let me put the... Oh, I know the Nodine VOR. I used that in a tutorial, I think. And then Dubuque VOR. What is wrong with Sky Vector? Why does it keep putting the destination up there like that? Very weird. Okay, we got the nav log. Nodine VOR. The Victor 129. 8,000 feet is the recommended altitude. 117.9. And then the Victor 129 and the course.
Golf Alpha Charlie,
where's the course on here?
Runway
True airspeed.
Right,
oh, magnetic heading. 145. Wait, did it just put me on the grass? What the? Let me set up the Oh. let me get the traffic setting back. There we go. All right. All right, let's get classic cockpit on. Okay, transpond. I'm actually not going to use sand tensions. I booted it up, but then I decided not to use it. I'll just close it. All right, so Nodine VOR is 117.9. 1179. Nice. And we're going to fly magnetic heading of 145 away from Nodine VOR. 145. 145 right there. Okay, so that'll put us south. That makes sense. All right, Nodine. Yep. Magnetic heading 145. And then DBQ is 1158. Put that on standby. And we'll put it down here. Monitor it on our second radio, which will be over, I guess it'll probably be connected to that. Okay. I actually don't like looking at this. I like looking at the map. I think it's just easier. I can visualize it. So yeah, Victor 129. Yeah, 149 is right though. 149 radial and course, and we'll cross the Quest intersection at 43 DME, and then we need to turn right then, and then go to the, okay. So that's probably going to be our changeover point right there at Quest, and then we'll use the 344, well, the reciprocal of that, the 164 to Dubuque. So if I turn this to 164, it's a reminder. 164 right there. Okay. And when we take off, we're just going to turn to the left, I guess. All right, parking brakes off, prop full forward, takeoff power. Shorts time. All right, Josh. Good to see you, man. Excellent stunts. Very impressive landings. Do a quick VOR flight in the shorts. All right, flaps up. And this thing has autopilot, which makes it amazing. All right, synced my altimeter. Maybe I should use the checklist once we get going. All right, swinging around. Get towards our course. Oh, is there no DME on this one too? Really? I didn't even think to look for that. They made the same mistake when they did the Mitsubishi, and then they later added a little DME instrument to the panel. Little DME screen, whatever you call that. I remember complaining about it, yelling into the void that they did that with the Mitsubishi as well. So I guess we can't identify that. We can't identify that fix then, because that fix is called Quest 43 DME from this VOR. How hard it is? Is it apparently not that hard, since they updated the Mitsubishi to have it. I'll poke around and see if it's in here somewhere. But yeah, I mean, I don't see it at first glance. It's usually, I mean, I guess I could turn on the Garmin, but that defeats the point in doing VOR navigation, really. Could use the Garmin and then just turn the map screen off, I guess. All right, autopilot, heading mode, altitude hold mode. I do want to see if the capture mode works on this. So capture should be nav mode. Oh, it's turning off. Okay. Maybe I'll wait till we need to get a little closer first. Yeah, we have, this is for our ADF, right? So no way to get DME information on here. And we just have the two nav-com radios, our transponder. We have a weather radar, but we have no DME. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Well, I guess we'll just be using cross radials anyway. That's how we can identify Quest. So as long as we're monitoring the other one as we get to here, as long as we have the Dubuque VOR in range, when we see the needle center, we'll switch over to it, since we'll basically have a long extended line like this from Dubuque. So we'll know when we cross, or when we get to the intersection, when both needles are centered, or, you know, when the needle for the other VOR is centered. Yeah, it looks like we have it. Oh, it's coming in and out. I just saw it deflect for a second. So yeah, we'll watch this needle, and when this needle centers, that's how we know we'll be at cross, or Quest rather. Yeah, the Quest intersection right here. But there are situations where you can't do that, and you need DME, otherwise you're not going to be able to navigate. Primarily use real world as a cargo hauler, and they give you no freighter version. Yeah, I noticed that too, right? Like there's no cargo version. There's only the airliner or like the military skydiver version. There's none that's just stacked with boxes back here. But can we set good positions in the back here? Ah, yes. Yeah, if you get lost, just follow the river. True. Plane's faster than I thought. How are we doing right now? I am over the red, so we're in unsafe speed territory. If we bring it down to like 175 where it maxes out. All right, there we go. This is a safer speed. And we're at about 4,000 feet. So 4,000 feet, outside air temperature. I guess we get that here. Function, 8 degrees Celsius. Oh no, we do have this up here still. Oh, whoops, yeah, I forgot. OAT is right here. So 8 degrees Celsius, positive 8. Gives us our max EGT. We're nowhere near it. We're at 363 right now. So if we bring our torque, or sorry, we bring our RPM back to 9D. There we go. Then we can look up here and look at 90% RPM at 8 degrees, so between 5 and 10. Then our, yeah, EGT, it shows our EGT should be between 518 and so like call it like 520, 525. So is that our max EGT then? Because then we have to worry about our maneuverability. What's our max maneuver speed? Yeah, max maneuvering speed 137 knots. Normal operating speed limit 173. So that's where our red mark is here. We're pretty much there. No, not running the checklist. We're on autopilot, so. Oh, whoops, I'm totally not on the VOR. I did not intercept the radial. I forgot to turn on nav mode. Actually, if I hit capture... Okay, capture mode is not working right now. I wonder if it's trying to use GPS instead of V... No, it's not, because we see the VLOC... We see the deflection here, so it must be looking at the VOR for its navigation. Oh, it's the track button, isn't it? I don't know what the capture button does. It must be the track button. Let me hit nav. I have a shortcut button for nav. Okay, yeah, track is nav. So heading is heading, of course. Track is the same as nav. GS is to capture the glide slope. I think capture might be for ILS, like localizer specific capture. I'm not sure. To figure that one out. All right, so it should... Yeah, it's bringing us back towards the radial. And we're just flying south here from La Crosse to this leg first, and then when the other needle centers, we will switch VORs to Dubuque 115.8, and then we get the 164 course inbound, 164 radial inbound, which is already set here. So when this gets centered, that's when we know to switch over. That's when we know we're at the intersection. Yeah, what are the cruise checklist here? Engine start, taxi, takeoff, climb. Cruise is just check engine parameters, check fuel. Flaps up, did that during the climb. Cabin signs as required. Nose wheel steering straight. Where's the nose wheel steering? Oh, right here. Steer left, steer right. Okay, you can't actually use that nose wheel steering lever there. It is always straight. Pretty much all we can do. Would be so cool as if you, when you opened it, the parachutists, the skydivers jumped out. I was partially, I was like just crossing my fingers hoping in the trailer that it showed them jump out, but no, it does not. Maybe in Flight Sim 2024. Ninja says just sitting watching YouTube this whole time, not at my PC. That's what I do when I'm not simming. Well, I'll be sitting on my PC pretty often, but yeah, when I'm not streaming myself, I'm watching YouTube too. Of course. I love YouTube. YouTube Premium, I think, is better than like any other monthly streaming service thing you can do is YouTube Premium. I think it's the best. There's just like unlimited content on YouTube, and to have 0 ads ever is so nice. I see 0 advertisements like in my whole life. I love it. I don't watch regular TV, so I see no ads. You know, I'm always streaming something or watching YouTube. 0 ads unless it's embedded in the video itself. It's great. Yeah, Jeff says subscribe to YouTube Premium. Stop watching anything else. Yeah. You can go from like a documentary to a gaming highlight reel to, you know, like, and it's everything. It's literally everything. I could see having something here and there. Like I have any movies I really want to see, I generally just rent them or buy them on iTunes. I've been doing that for like, I don't know, 15 years. Every movie in my iTunes library that I paid for has, like, most of them have been upgraded for free to 4K and Atmos, like over time. Like they're all HDR 4K Atmos. And you just pay once and they upgrade them over time. Like when we get to 8K TVs and all that, I'm sure they'll update them again. And I don't have to repay for them like some other services. So for that, I think Apple and iTunes is awesome for digitally owning movies. All right, now we just got to keep an eye on this. It's getting close, actually. When this gets to the center, we should switch over to the other one. I'm just going to do it now, actually, or prep it. Sync the heading bug straight and switch to heading mode down here. And now we'll switch the frequency over. And then we'll just have to switch this to the other VOR. Radial 164 is our next course. 15164. Yep. Now I'll just turn on capture mode, or sorry, whoops, track mode. And now I'll intercept the other radial. We should be right over a spot called an RNAV fix called Quest. Let's cheat and look. Can I see Quest? Oh, was that it right there? KLSE. Where is Quest? Oh, maybe we can't see the fix. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can see the fix there, actually. I guess I could turn on the GPS and do it, but... Alright, we're turning right now. Alright, now we're inbound. Let's actually listen to the Morse code for the other VOR. I didn't identify the first one. So this is DBQ, so it's dash dot dot dash dot 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 dash dash dot dash right there. So let me turn on nav 2 speaker. Or sorry, nav 1. It's on both. Haven't listened to this for a while. I don't hear the beeps. Volume? Nav 1. Phone, maybe? Speaker auto? I don't hear it. Oh, there it is. It's working on nav 2. Nice. Yep. Yep. Beautiful. All right, identified. All right, now to turn that off. All right, amazing. Dude, raccoon. Raccoon fact of the day. I won't read it. I'll wait for the TTS. Oh, there it is.
Raccoon. Fact of the day. President Calvin Coolidge had a pet raccoon named Rebecca. She was going to be Thanksgiving dinner but was thankfully pardoned. Angelic face.
Calvin Coolidge. She was gonna be Thanksgiving dinner, but was pardoned. It's so specific, it sounds like it could be true. Wait, seriously? Is that real? Farmers kept sending increasingly weird animals to become Thanksgiving dinner for the president? No way. Yeah, we don't have DME, so how are we gonna find when we're... Okay, we're gonna have to use another cross radial to figure out when we're over the airport. So the closest other VOR that's not... I guess we can use the Cedar Rapids one down here. 114.1 on a 052 radial. 1141 052. So let's put that in over here. 114.1. We'll be there before I even get it set up, probably. 1141 and then 052. .1 Cedar Rapids. 114.1. No flag or no deflection over here. Might not be doable. My VOR is pretty far away. The other one we could do is the Waterloo VOR 1122 on a 096. Let's try that one. 1122 096. Okay, do we have it? We do. Nice. All right, so we put this to 096. Then when we cross it, we'll be right over the airport. Zero 9.6, right around there. So when this centers, we'll be over the airport. How long am I doing this flight for? As soon as we land. I don't know how much longer it'll take there. Us, probably 10 minutes. Maybe not that long. And then I'll be done for the night. No, no weekday work night. 9.5 hour stream for me today. Something now is to not install a YouTube ad block extension. Gave you a virus. I mean, YouTube is... Oh, you got a virus through an ad blocker? YouTube actually introduces like choppiness and lower video resolution when it detects an ad blocker, and it'll like mess with your stream. It'll mess with your YouTube. Yeah, I mean, basically when people use ad blockers on YouTube, then the ads don't play, and then the people that make the videos don't get the ad revenue. So it's not just like sticking it to YouTube, you're making it so the people that make videos don't get any money either. So yeah, YouTube really doesn't like it. The people that make videos surely don't like it. The only person that likes it is the person not seeing the ads using an ad blocker, so. Yeah, ad blockers are kind of out of hand, and as people started using ad blockers, companies and people that run websites and stuff started making more and more and more like disruptive ads. It's just, nobody wins. There's got to be some kind of balance between like a tasteful amount of ads or placement of ads, so people won't feel the need to use ad blockers. But yeah, like if YouTube is showing people 7 ads in a row, like I don't think YouTube, because I use like my personal account for my YouTube Premium, so whenever I'm using my Kip on the Ground web browser, I have a whole separate web browser and everything, a whole profile for it. I use YouTube on there and I have ads on it, and I only ever see like 1 ad for 15 seconds at the most, and most of the time it's skippable, so I don't think that's too bad. Twitch, on the other hand, shows so many ads. Twitch will show like literally 2 to 3 minutes of ads in a row. It's insane. It's like watching cable TV or something. And it'll be in the middle of something you want to see, right? It's like different than cable TV where it's pausing the programming or whatever you're watching, taking an ad break, and then resuming right where it left off. Like when you see it on Twitch, it's interrupting like whoever you're watching gaming or whatever, they're about to do something and then bam, all of a sudden you're gone for 2 minutes. You get back and they're done with whatever, you know, gunfight they got in or, you know, whatever happened. It's so lame compared to YouTube. You can stand YouTube ads, but Twitch is unbearable. Yeah, YouTube is very conservative with their ads compared to Twitch and other places. So I don't actually, I don't have a problem with YouTube fighting back against as much as they are against the ad blockers. I think they should do it because they're pretty nice with how few ads get shown. I wonder like what percentage of ad revenue certain YouTubers are losing out on because of ad blockers. Like 20%, 30%, 50%, like who knows? If suddenly my earnings go up, then I'll know that they've cracked down on ad blockers. I mean, luckily for me, it's just a hobby and I have a full-time career and all that. So I don't actually care. But for people that do this for a living, like, man, it must be really frustrating for them. Some of the 10 minutes videos, have 4 ads. Can't you skip like all of them though? Almost all the ads I get, I'll have to watch them for 5 seconds and I can skip them. Every now and then I'll get an unskippable one. But I'd say like 9 out of 10 times it's skippable, maybe more. Oh, let's see if that needle's coming in. It's not. 90% set. How's our speed? Speed's still pretty maxed out in the green arc. Pretty solid. Hey, this autopilot's doing a good job. Look at the other shoebox right behind me. This thing's pretty fun to fly. I do hope that they update it like they did with the Mitsubishi and add the DME. That would be really, really nice. I gotta turn off the assistance options. Not having DME is a bummer. For full-timers, the fact that YouTube moves the goalposts every time, creators figure out the most effective earning model. Yeah, I think 8. Do you have sunroofs? The glass in here is tinted, if that's what you're talking about. And I don't know how to... Wait, what is this? Oh, it's just a light. You see how dark it is in here, right? Compared to outside? Like, it's so bright. The glass has this crazy tint to it. And I wish I could turn it off. Yeah, I'm not sure. I never dig into like the algorithm or any of that stuff, so I don't know what, like, how often it changes or anything like that, but I'm sure there is a lot of science to it. You gotta make those thumbnails with your mouth screaming every time, like every single person does. Oh, windows on the roof area. Oh, this. I don't know what that's for. I don't think it's part of the livery. Skyliner. So wait, I don't get it. It says shorts on the livery, but the plane itself said the short singular. It didn't say shorts plural. So which one is it? Oh my God, Turk. Turk is here in the short. Are you coming towards me, Turk? What's up, dude? Oh, it's just paint? Oh, yeah, it looks like it's just on the livery then. Versus doesn't have it. Oh, look, you're giving me all these sweet screenshots. Oh, no. I turned on the proximity thing again. Landing stripes for the Red Bull parachuter, yeah. All right, sorry about that. Talking to the girlfriend. An ultralight, yeah. Or a Josh in any plane whatsoever. Wait, where did Turk go? Wait, he's gone. Oh, there's Turk. Turk's over there. All right, let's check this needle. I don't know if it's moved. Let me double check the radial. So we're on this route here. Did we fly by it yet? Maybe we flew right by it. Maybe I did something wrong. Here's Waterloo, 112.2. The 096 radial right here leads directly to the airport. 096, and we should be on the 164 headed south. So this is 096. And this is 164. And autopilot's tracking it. All right, can I see this river? Maybe that's the next question. Oh yeah, it's after the river. Okay, when we cross the Mississippi. Okay, we're not that far off. So here's the Mississippi right in front of us. We're about to. Yeah, I don't think it's the Wisconsin River. That's too small. This must be the Mississippi, and then right after it. How many miles is that? 16 nautical miles or so. After this will be the airport. What's up, Low-Tech? What's the clicking sound? I have no idea. This thing makes the strangest sounds. Look, every time I use an instrument camera preset, I'm gonna hit Control 1, listen. Control 4? Control 5? Like, what is going on? I have no idea. Like, maybe it's the pitch trim wheel. There's some like ambient sounds with that. I do not know. There's a lot of strange sounds in this thing. All right, airport should be like right up here. What is that? Is that on the window? Oh, that's on the window. That little speck on the window right there. Okay. Which runway should we land at? I think it's at 36. So we'll probably want to turn around. We can fly over it. Analog clock? Where? Where? Where is there an analog clock? Check my yoke? Oh, this is a real... This one? This is a real-time clock, though. It's not static, unlike the one in that building we saw in... was that in Madrid or something? Or was it Portugal? I forget which one it was. Yeah, real... It's an actual working clock, though, unfortunately. But Microsoft Flight Simulator is definitely coming out August 3rd. Heard it here first. Oh, you think the clock is the clicking sound? I thought you were talking about the clock. Oh, you're right. That's so loud. The second count's not even. It's not the same interval, is it? It's not. Yeah, it doesn't sound like the ticks are even. Look, the cross radial deflection's coming in. When this gets centered, we'll roughly be right over the airport. It's working. VOR navigation. Ivan says, can't wait for the PMDG 777. I don't even think I'm going to buy it. I want my shoe boxes. Yeah, most people fly airliners in the sim, and so most people are excited about it. I'm just like, just another gigantic airliner. But I'm excited for you guys to have it. Doesn't impact my life, really. All right, is that the runway right there? Yep. Beautiful. VORs. Gotta love them. And this is coming in even more. When this gets to the middle, we'll be right over the field. When am I moving up to airliners? I don't... They're okay, but like, I hate how long it takes to get them ready. I don't know. I guess... I don't know. I think the problem is I try to do the realistic stuff too often and do the full checklist. Like, but I don't like checklists that are too long. So like in the Meridian, I can fly it and prep it all somewhat realistically without a 200 item checklist to follow. As long as it takes me to do that, like I feel like I would want to learn the airliners like that. I wouldn't want to hit the ready for takeoff button every time or ready for taxi button. So I just end up taking, you know, an hour on the ground instead of 20 minutes on the ground or whatever. I guess some streams I take 20 minutes on the ground. I don't know. I don't mind them. They're fun. It's just a totally different feeling. Jonas asks, are any planes as realistic as the Comanche? I think the Comanche... I don't know. It might still be number one. I think other ones are getting close. All right, autopilot's off. I'm just going to... we'll just fly a left traffic pattern for this runway right here, which I think is going to be 36. I guess I could turn the heading around to 360. Looks like the VOR is off to the left side, though. I have flown the ATRs. I remember being really annoyed with some bugs during the startup. I think they may have fixed them. I thought they were cool, but I was annoyed with the bug that they had during startup that I couldn't figure out for the longest time. And I think they did make an update or two to it. But I haven't really flown it since then. I really like the CJ4. Yeah, I could see wanting to use a business jet besides the CJ4 later. I kind of like the CJ4 over the Longitude. I kind of like not having auto throttle and not having a Garmin in it, and having the Collins Avionics instead. I think that's pretty cool. So maybe with like the Citation X or the Lears, or what else did you guys say was coming out? We were talking about it on the last stream. Oh my god, that was just yesterday. But I think I would have fun in business jets. I like the idea of starting on a ramp instead of at a gate and not taking forever to start the whole plane up. If you want to use it realistically, like you could get a business jet started up really fast, and it's somewhat realistic how fast you could get going flying GA business jet stuff instead of the full airliner experience. So yeah, I could see liking doing business jets. How do you even, well, with an airliner, you can't start it up in 10 minutes if you use full realism, right? Like even just the ADERS alignment takes like 10 to 12 minutes in the Phoenix, right? And then the passenger loading takes like 20 minutes with a full plane, something like that, if you're using like GSX. So obviously you could not do everything in full realism real time like that, but I think that's where I want to be, is like doing things like 80% realistic or 90% realistic. You know, my limitation is generally how bad I am at flying the plane, but like I can do that kind of stuff, like mostly realistic stuff with smaller planes because the startup is so fast. So like when I hop in the Meridian, like I know the procedures decently now. I can even use the passenger loading thing if I want to. Like, so without even using those shortcuts, I'm still up faster. Like a GA plane on the ramp is going to be able to go way, you know, just take off faster. You can just get going. You're not waiting for 150 passengers to load or push back or start up. Like there's just, I don't know, there's just a lot more to an airliner. So I like the speed of doing all the GA stuff. So business jets might be a nice just a nice balance for me. Like I can still feel like I've learned the plane really well and I'm not shortcutting any of the procedures. And then I can be fast enough where I can just go somewhere further away and not do these 200-mile flights, but do, you know, do 800 or something like that instead. So yesterday was really fun doing that. There's a very pleasant family picnic viewing area on the hill to my right. Oh, I can't glance right. Oh, I think I see it. Up where that road is up there. Oh no, 238 feet per minute. That is very bad. But we can stop in no time. Gotta test the dirt. All right, I'm watching a couple of you guys land. I'm gonna be done for the night. Oh, it's almost 9 already. Gotta get some dinner. Late night dinner. Yeah, the instant align, yeah. I think it's just like when I use that stuff though, whenever I use like the quick start things, I feel bad about it. I'm like, I want to learn this the right way. I think I would definitely give like the Citation X. Somebody said, one of you guys said that Flight FX is working on the Citation X, right? So that would be really cool. I mean, Flight FX did such a good job with the Vision Jet. Oh my God, look at that center line. Beautiful. Yeah, Flight FX did such a good job with the Honda Jet and the Vision Jet. I could definitely see getting any planes they make. Man, it's very, very golden here. Golden brown. This is as fast as we can taxi. Full throttle taxi. With the prop at the taxi position. 64 feet per minute. Very nice. I got like 200 and something. It was bad. Oh my God, look at all these shoe boxes. What's up, Turk? Let's see how the shutdown checklist works. After landing, autocomplete. Parking, autocomplete. Bam, done. What is that? I think it's trying to switch something and I have my hardware switch set. There we go. Yeah, I think it was the battery switch. Idle. I think these have... Do these have positions lower than that? No, they don't. You can do full reverse. Is that the beta position when I click? Yeah, okay. All right, so that's as low as you can take them. And then I think these are the... I assume these are the prop feathers? Anyway. Good times. GG again. 4 days in a row. I am very excited to go eat some food. So I'm going to go do that. Look at all these clownfish. So many clownfish liveries. I think this thing is pretty fun. I can definitely see pulling this out when we do any STOL stuff again. Like we do Papua New Guinea or anything like that. I kind of want to try this in those locations. Instead of flying the normal like TBMs or 208s, anything like that, or Pilatus, I think it'd be fun to pull this one out. Hopefully they make... hopefully people make some more liveries for this too. There are a couple livery packs for the black box simulation ones, the 330 and the 360. So hopefully we'll see some for this too. Maybe people will go a little crazy with it and make more that look like clownfish and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it'll be fun to fly this in a stall spot. I don't know why I never dusted off the 330 shorts or the 360 for the stall stuff. Not really sure if it's as good as the SC7 as this one, because this one's so much smaller. Always an Airbus doing a wheelie. You gotta love it. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out again. For some of you, it's been 4 days, 4 streams in a row, 4 days in a row. I am actually going to take a day off tomorrow, I think. What if I'm just going to keep it going. Stream every day forever. All right, guys, thanks again. It was fun. Fun checking out Sim Update 7. Playing around in the Skyvan. Flying under bridges. Watch you guys doing stunts under bridges, landing in stadiums. Good stuff. And we saw it on the clock in, what, Madrid? August 3rd. That's definitely Flight Sim 2024 Easter egg. It has to be. Oh, this livery has like a barber pole. Wait, what the heck? Wait, what is... It has all sorts of cables and stuff? What? That looks so weird. Yeah, August 3rd. There was a clock in one of the cities, a clock that was stuck. You know, the clock has to be static when it's city scenery. Oh, it's a surveillance antenna? But the clock was stuck on 8:03, and so I'm starting the rumor that 8/3 is August 3 on the clock, and that's an Easter egg saying when Flight Sim 2024 is going to be out. Hey, it was August 30th the first time, wasn't it? It could be August 3rd. All right, guys. Have a good one. Take care. I'll see you guys on Discord. See you guys on Thursday at the latest. Have a good night. Thanks for flying along. Base, thanks for the $5 super chat. Raccoon fact of the day. Did they say it'd be after September? Psh. I'm just going to ignore that. August 3rd. I want the Easter egg must be true. We've seen it. All right, the dog wants me to get off. It's time. All right, guys. Have a good one. Yeah, it's not going to be August 3rd. I know. Let me dream. Let me disappoint myself. All right, guys. See you later. Have a good night.